King Lap coming up. King Lap to go up. King Lap to come into line. King Lap to go in, and they'll be set to run. King Lap goes up and they're set to run. First on the program. Stalls are back and they're off and running now. A little bit slower way down on the inside, Loose Truth, and Now's the Hour and King Lap have bounced away quickly here with Kamazam in the early point. On the outside, a little wide early, but easing back now, Beaufort Miss. Going through on the inside, Kamazam. Kamazam had the lead from King Lap and led a half length. About 2 to Beaufort Miss, a half further back is Now's the Hour, a length and a half to Navajo Flash, a length into Loose Truth, and Celtic King last to the 7. Up towards the 2,700 metre mark on the first round. Here on the leader is Kamazam, nearly a length in front now from King Lap outside into the 2,500 metre mark, and the 3 lengths to Beaufort Miss. Now's the Hour on the inside, a length and a half for the back, Navajo Flash, the inside of it, Loose Truth, and last of all is King over on the inside, Celtic King. As Kamazam puts a bit of speed through the race at about the 2,300 metre mark, it led by 2.5. Kamazam 2.5 to King Lap, and they've moved about 6 or 7 lengths in front of Beaufort Miss, and the boy on this one here, Celtic King from the back, has improved his position to go up 3 wide and go up to third as they come around the top turn with 2,000 metres to go. Kamazam around the top turn over a circuit out, about 3 lengths in front from King Lap, about 4 or 5 Celtic King. That lightning move the rider made has quickly got him up to third and on the fence. Fourth outside him is Beaufort Miss, a length for the back, Navajo Flash, Now's the Hour, the rail, and 2 last of all, Loose Truth. Coming to the judge with a circuit to go now, about 17.50 out, the leader is Kamazam, a length and a half King Lap, a length and a half Celtic King, 2 to Beaufort Miss, and the outside is Now's the Hour, a length further back in the race is Navajo Flash, and last of all on the inside of it, Loose Truth. Going down the side now, 1,600 metres to go. Kamazam by 3, King Lap second, 2 further back is Celtic King, 2 to Now's the Hour on the inside of Beaufort Miss, and a couple of lengths, Navajo Flash and Loose Truth back on the inside. Going at a good even gallop as they go towards the 1,400 metre mark. Kamazam is bowling along here out in front for Sammy Holland, about 3 lengths to King Lap second, about 2 then to Celtic King getting a nice run, a length and a half then Now's the Hour, 3/4 Beaufort Miss, still no change, 2 lengths to Navajo Flash, getting a little closer, and he's quickly got away from Loose Truth at the back of the field. They turn to the back and Kamazam 2 in front of King Lap. Celtic King is saving ground at the 1,000, got up on the inside, and a few of these are letting go a fair way from home. 2 lengths further back, Beaufort Miss 4th, 3/4 5th Now's the Hour, 1 to Navajo Flash, and about 3 last of all, Loose Truth. Coming off the back now, 900 metres to go. Kamazam 2.5, Celtic King getting a good run into the race. Outside of King Lap, 3 further back Now's the Hour 4th. Beaufort Miss 5th outside at a length into Navajo Flash, starting to wind up, and 3 last of all, Loose Truth. At the 600, Kamazam in front, he's flat from King Lap. Celtic King back on the inside. He's about a neck behind the second horse at the moment. Then came Navajo Flash winding up. Now's the Hour got off the fences. King Lap hit the lead at the 400 now from Kamazam. A length and a half then 2 on the outside, Navajo Flash. Celtic King back in the middle, then Now's the Hour and Loose Truth. Kamazam the inside and outside at King Lap when they come to the 300. A length Navajo Flash and 2 to Celtic King. Turning, Kamazam on the inside again, got his head in front of King Lap. Now Navajo Flash starting to let down the outside, is rounding up the leaders. King Lap grabbed by Navajo Flash on the outside. Kamazam fights back. Navajo Flash takes the lead, puts its head in front, and Navajo Flash gets up to win the first. A half length on the line to King Lap, and a head away third is Kamazam. A gap to Now's the Hour, then Loose Truth. Further back, Celtic King couldn't sustain the run from the 400, and a long gap to Beaufort Miss last of all. Patient ride there by Travis Creek. On number 1, Navajo Flash. Got the last crack at them, number 1. Set to go, race 2 tonight. Lights blinking. Off and running. I'm all right. It wasn't all right. It stood there and missed it about 3 lengths, and Flash Trash bounced quickly with Beaujeune on the outside. They went out a length and a half to 2 in front of Coeur de Leon, and on the outside, Aussie's Lad. Expletive is back along in the field, followed just up ahead of those now by Pagola, and Housebreaker up on the inside. Flash Trash had the lead around the first turn. 3/4 Beaujeune, 2 lengths further back in the race is Pagola on the outside of Housebreaker, and out 3 wide is Coeur de Leon. A length and a half Aussie's Lad, 1 to Gunner, 2 further back Cloud Dance, and getting back to the last couple now now. I'm all right on the inside of Expletive. Coming inside the 600 metre mark, and the speed backed off here in front by Flash Trash, 3/4 Beaujeune. A length Pergola went up 3 deep, a length into Housebreaker 4th. 3/4 further back 5th is Aussie's Lad, a length in on the outside under the whip, and starting to drop out is Coeur de Leon. The grey Gunnet getting off the fence, running on and about 2 further back, Expletive Cloud Dance, and is last of all 4 lengths away as I'm all right. But Flash Trash booted away on the turn, got 2.5 Pergola, then Gunnet into the clear, followed by Aussie's Lad. Flash Trash has got a big lead inside the 200, 3 lengths in front of Aussie's Lad, laying in but finishing well. Flash Trash getting a bit tired, a half in front. Aussie's Lad won't really go straight, he's got the whip in the left hand, and Flash Trash a half length to Aussie's Lad, he finished on hard. 2 away third Gunnet, then Cloud Dance ran on well for 4th. Behind those Pergola, followed by further back the outside would have been Expletive, followed by Housebreaker. A gap to Beaujeune, who dropped out well back in the race, Coeur de Leon, and I'm all right as last of all. Out. And the track is cleared. Amber lights are blinking on top of the stalls. They stand. Line good. Set to go. Waiting on the signal, there it is. Off and running. Came out in a beautiful line. Sterenda had no speed, neither did Tears We Cry on the early point. And getting back, Hurricane Inicky and Motorosso bounced quickly. Miss Kipps and Lady Marion heading up towards the front when they settle down. And it's Lady Marion outside, Miss Kipps from Motorosso third, Marrakesh fourth. 2 to Amola fifth, a length and a half beaten for speed early. Here's Cryptavia, 2 lengths Starenda, a half Hurricane Inicky, and a length and a half Tears We Cry at the 800 metre mark. They're well strung out here in the lead of Lady Marion. A length and a half Miss Kipps, a length further back Motorosso. Marrakesh is fourth, the fence, a length further back, Amola fifth. 2 further back in the race, about 5 lengths off them is Cryptavia, a length into Starenda from Hurricane Inicky, and Tears We Cry, 500 out, and the leader is Lady Marion, a half in front of Miss Kipps. A length on the outside, Motorosso starting to pick up a little. A length further back, Marrakesh, followed by Amola. Hard ridden at the moment, 6 to the home turn is Cryptavia when they come around the bend. Lady Marion being tackled by Miss Kipps. A length into Motorosso from Marrakesh. Amola about to get out, followed by Cryptavia. Lady Marion in the straight, 3/4 in front of Miss Kipps, followed by Motorosso. Then came Cryptavia, but Lady Marion still in front. Hands and heels from the rider. Motorosso trying hard, but Lady Marion all the way has scored 3/4 Motorosso. Ahead third, the outside Cryptavia. Fourth on the inside, Miss Kipps, and then a gap of Mola. Then Marrakesh from Starenda, and the last 2, Tears We Cry and Hurricane Inicky. Lady Marion, number 5, all the way over on the fence. She's been... Pip's just going through for 9 o'clock here in Melbourne. As Mighty Impulse goes in. Let him Castle at odds upon for the race. And they're set to go. Light blinking. Set. Line good. Just holding them. Be ready now. Signal. Racing. Another excuse a little bit tardy off the mark. Blenheim Castle, Traffair bounced very quickly. Marble Creek is going with those in the early point, and there's 3 in line in the early stages here. Blenheim Castle pushing through in the middle, but Traffair got up inside at the grey. A length and a half Marble Creek, a half further back in the race. Escorts, a length into Kensign, another excuse. Then further back Mount Henry, and last of all is Mighty Impulse to the outside. At the 800 metre mark, and Traffair, a half to Blenheim Castle. They're followed by Marble Creek, caught 3 deep. A length to Kensign on the outside of Escorts. Another excuse the fence, and now Mighty Impulse pulled 4 wide as winding up, and a length then to Mount Henry at the 600 metre mark. Blenheim Castle going up to Traffair. Marble Creek is still 3 out. A length and a half Kensign, and Mighty Impulse is only a length off them. Escorts waiting for a run with another excuse, and Mount Henry, they're bunched right up on the turn. It's on the outside, Blenheim Castle just with its head in front, going better than Traffair, hard ridden. They sprint 2 lengths, Mighty Impulse followed by another excuse. Blenheim Castle takes the lead, straightening up, a neck in front of Traffair. Another excuse from Mighty Impulse. Mount Henry from the back of the field, winding up. Blenheim Castle in front, drifting out a little. Mount Henry trying to peck it back. Blenheim Castle, Mount Henry. Mount Henry's got it. Mount Henry, last strider's got up to win, ahead to Blenheim Castle. Traffair third, fourth Mighty Impulse. Then further back in the race would have been another excuse, a gap in the event then. Pulling up pretty quickly there is Kensign, Marble Creek. Escorts towards the tail. Oliver home here on number 4, Mount Henry. And they're moving in quite quickly here. Golden Fine to come forward. Now just about set. At the line-up, Swanette on the inside. Cascou off and running. Left the gates well too. Swanette bounced away nicely, the favourite down on the inside. Golden Find away quickly, and behind those is Fireworks Story, and further out is Bond. And Nothing But Gold is travelling forward from the outside. Byberry Pines just behind those from Cascou. Down to the first turn, followed further back by Keystone. Fireworks Story, and on the outside there is Hunk of Rhythm. Then Classic Wine, and last of all is Colonel Chandler. The leader Golden Find into the back, a length and a half, Nothing But Gold. Third on the fence down the back is Swanette, a length further back then Bond. Outside Byberry Pines, two further back in the race, Hunk of Rhythm. Cascou the inside, back in the middle, Fireworks Story. A length and a half, Keystone from Colonel Chandler. Classic Wine last of all, off the back. At the 900 metre mark, Golden Find by two. Nothing But Gold second, two further back, Swanette third. Bond went up fourth, followed by Byberry Pines. Cascou the rail. A length further back, Hunk of Rhythm, followed further back on the inside by Keystone. The middle is Fireworks Story. Then came Colonel Chandler, and Classic Wine as last of all. 600 out, Golden Find a length in front of Nothing But Gold, travelling well. Swanette went up third, followed by Bond fourth. Under some pressure now from Byberry Pines, the middle. Fireworks Story, and further back Hunk of Rhythm, Cascou. Then came further back Keystone, nearing the turn. Golden Find a half in front now from Nothing But Gold. And neck the outside, Swanette there, 3 lengths in front of Byberry Pines. Getting out, coming to the outside, running on fairly. Classic Wine from the tail, turning for home. Golden Find grabbed out wide by Swanette. Byberry Pines down the middle. Nothing But Gold is fighting back. Swanette took the lead. Byberry Pines, Classic Wine coming at it. Byberry Pines getting up to Swanette. Byberry Pines going home better. Byberry Pines wins a neck on the line to Swanette. A halfway third, Classic Wine. Then further back, Nothing But Gold, followed by Keystone. Behind them, Cascou, Golden Find, Bond. Then Fireworks Story, well back in the race, Colonel Chandler, and Hunk of Rhythm last of all. Too strong here. Baton Road is set. Now Rejois to go forward with the stayer Palisent, 3 out of line. They're all in. They're set and they're off and running. And they've come out in a good line with Iron Eyes bouncing out quickly down to the inside with Seymour's Edge, and from the outside Lloyd's Crown, and also Hackman Lewis showing some speed when they settle. Just behind those down on that first turn now is Green Raider, getting up on the inside of it, Basson King. To the first corner they race, it's pretty keen for the lead here. Seymour's Edge and Iron Eyes is fired up outside it. Iron Eyes and Seymour's Edge a length and a half in front of Hackman Lou. Outside it then Lloyd's Crown, 3 further back Basson King. 3 to Green Raider, Rubiton Road the outside from Rejois, and further back then Hot Taste. Palisent last of all down the back. Iron Eyes striding up on the outside, got its neck in front now from on the fence. Seymour's Edge a length, then Hackman Lou third, then Lloyd's Crown fourth, 2 or 3 Basson King. 3 further back Rubiton Road the inside, Green Raider a length and a half further back Rejois, and Hot Taste the outside. Last of all Palisent, 600 out. Iron Eyes took it up now. Seymour's Edge under pressure. Hackman Lou going up on the outside of Iron Eyes. 3 further back Basson King is starting to run on, then Lloyd's Crown. Iron Eyes under some pressure. Hackman Lou put its head in front of it, a length and a half Basson King, and then came Rubiton Road coming to the turn from Hot Taste, taking the lead. Hackman Lou got in a little tight on Iron Eyes, but it kicked clear. Hackman Lou 2 in front of Iron Eyes from further out. Rubiton Road with a run around the outside for Oliver. They're followed further back by Basson King. Rubiton Road out wide has raced up now to Hackman Lou. Iron Eyes just squeezed out from Basson King, then Hot Taste, but Rubiton Road got clear from Basson King and Hot Taste. Rubiton Road in front, and it's 2 for Damien as Rubiton Road, 3/4 Basson King, Hot Taste third. Old Palisent ran on well out wide fourth from Hackman Lou. Iron Eyes not a lot of luck inside the 400. They're followed further back in the race over on the inside by Green Raider. Further back then Rejois and a long gap Lloyd's Crown. Last of all bar one Seymour's Edge. Something amiss with this one. The rider quickly jumping out of the saddle, the horse pulling up about 50 metres before the line. It's 2 for Damien with Rubiton Road. Over from Adelaide, this horse, number 5. Last for the night. Off and running in the final event here, and down on the inside Beja Floor bounced away quickly. Way fast on the outside of it is Babylard when they settle down. Mountain Princess has dropped out to the back. Further out on the track going forward now Archwind. Babylard had it from Beja Floor, and Archwind down on the first turn. They're followed behind those by Belanchar. The outside of it No Escape. Further back Quick Deception, followed by Pukahina, Accolades, and then came on the inside Mountain Princess from Biscay Bay. Down the back inside the 1100, and the leader Babylard Babylard, a length and a half. Archwin, a length into Beja Floor. 1.5 further back. Bellenshire fourth. 2 lengths further back. No Escape outside. Quick Deception. A length into Pukahina, who just had to ease. Around it goes Accolades. Mountain Princess, the fence, and a length to Biscay Bay. Off the back has been a keen pace in front. Set up by Babylard, a length in front of Archwin. Wonder Beja Floors had the favours third, the inside. 3/4 further back, the outside of that Bellenshire. A length further back in the race up to fifth. There's No Escape from Deep Accolades. Then Quick Deception back inside Pukahina. Pulled out wide Biscay Bay, and last of all Mountain Princess. At the 500 metre mark and the last, Babylard, a half Archwin being ridden along from Bellenshire third. A length and a half Beja Floor back inside Quick Deception. Pukahina to the outside, winding up fairly well. And further back Mountain Princess. Babylard first for home. Quickly headed out wide on the track by Bellenshire, and here comes Pukahina. Pukahina putting in a run out in the centre from Beja Floor. Hitting the leaders, Bellenshire. Pukahina after it from Quick Deception. Bellenshire in front. Pukahina ranging up to it. Bellenshire and Pukahina. Pukahina and Bellenshire. Bellenshire, Pukahina, they hit it. Bellenshire a half head on the line to Pukahina. 3/4 third, Quick Deception. A gap, Mountain Princess, Beja Floor. Then Babylard. Further back was Archwin. And the last three are Biscay Bay, Accolades. And with those, No Escape. Wait for the numbers. Judge calls for the photo. Bellenshire hitting the lead out wide, turning. Pukahina out after it. And the judge calling for the photo and the last on the card. Bellenshire on the inside gets it.